Shalom page, JSLI, UJUC, and Rabbi Stephen Blaine's page. So this is Rabbi Karen. I hope you're staying warm. I hope you're safe. I hope you're inside. And I'm glad you're with us for this evening. Again, this is Rabbi Karen. And we're here ready to begin our Tuesday Maariv service. I'm going to adjust the camera just a little bit, so I hope I don't get anybody motion sickness. Okay. Hello, Ellen, and hello, Barbara. Good evening, Erev Tov. Okay, I think I like that better. Okay, very good. All right, so we're going to get ready to begin our service for our Tuesday evening. Again, I hope you're warm. I hope you're dry. I hope you're not outside. Good evening, Troy. Shalom, Rebecca. I'm glad you're with us tonight. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Shalom, John. I'm glad you're with us too. How good it is and how pleasant when we dwell together in unity. And now our call to praise. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due. Forever praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due. Now and forever. Shalom, Allison. You don't have snow where you are, do you? I hope you're staying warm and safe. Maariv Ravim, the physical evidence of Adonai's miracle of separating light from dark and dark from light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro Maariv Ravim, bechokma potech she'arim, ubitvuna mishane itim. Umachalif et hazmanim, umsader et kochavim b'mishmorotayim, barakia kirsono. Borei yom v'layla, kolel or mipnei hoshech v'choshet mipnei or. Umavir yom umevi layla. Umavdil ben yom uven layla, Adonai tzivot shemo. El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch, oleinu li'olam vo'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv ha'ravim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. All right, Allison, you just got the wet stuff, and Rebecca's got snow in Kentucky, and I know from Maryland on up through Boston, there was lots and lots and lots and lots of snow. And here in Florida, it was in the 50s early this morning. It's 57 now. I don't think we got higher than 62 degrees today. So we're all very cold. Shalom, Marvin. I'm glad you're with us tonight. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night, we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Adonai, praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo, Yisrael. Ellen Friedman, and Ziona and Leah. It's good to see you. Leah, still snowing in Baltimore. I heard it's going to continue in New York and in Boston also. And cold and windy in North Georgia. Okay. So it seems like we're all digging out some way or the other. Okay, I haven't gotten out of my sweatpants all day. That's how cold it was in my house. Is that Faina? Good to see you tonight. Erev Tov, I'm glad you're with us. And now the prayer that doesn't ask Adonai for anything, but the prayer that says to Adonai how we feel about Judaism. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom, now and forever. Marvin, snowing in Rochester is not a miracle. That, I think that's commonplace, right? That's like saying snow in Syracuse or snow in Buffalo. V'yahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha b'chol nafshecha b'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher nochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha v'veitecha v'leftecha v'aderech v'shofbahav kumecha v'shartam le'ota yadecha v'hayu l'totefo b'neinecha v'tavtam al muzazot beitecha v'sharecha Leman tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim le'Elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher chotzeti ethem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lahem le'Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem. And now, as Miriam and the women went through the miracle of the parting of the Red Sea, they sang Mi Chamocha Ba'alim Adonai Mi Chamocha Nedar Bakodesh, Norah Tehilot, Oseh Feleh. Who is like you, O God, amongst the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, ve'achamirenu malkinu l'chaim, ufrosh aleinu sukat shalomecha. Adonai, we live in troubled times. Please take the hearts that are filled with hate and replace that hate with love and compassion. Please bless the United States and let her see through these troubled times, and let her continue to shine bright and be an example for all other nations. Adonai, please bless those who are there to help us during these troubled times. Bless those who are there to put food on the table, those who are there to heal our bodies, and those who are there to guard our bodies and souls. Adonai, please bless all those who work behind the scenes to help them as they help us. And Adonai, please continue to give the doctors and the scientists the wisdom and knowledge to help eradicate this disease. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who spreads your shelter of peace over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitkadav, Yitkadav Shemei Rabbah, B'yamad Yivrach Yehutei, B'yamlich Mahutei, B'chayechon uv'yo, Omechon u'chayedecha Beit Yisrael, Ba'gala, Ba'gala, U'bizman Kariv, V'yimeru Amen, Yesh Mei Rabbo Mevorach, V'yalam Li'amei Amaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yipar, V'yiramat, V'yinaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalal, Shemei Dekudesha, Briachu, Leila, Mikol B'chata, V'shirata, Tushbechata, V'nechemata, Dami, Rambi Alma, V'yimeru, Amen. And now we begin the Amidah, where we ask for favors from Adonai, the part of our prayer where we reach out to our King. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, v'Zocher Chazdei Avot v'Yimaot, Umevigula livnei v'nehem l'man shmo ba'ahava. Melech ozer u'moshia u'magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah. As we approach Adonai to ask for favors, we approach Adonai as if approaching royalty. We take a bow. We remind Adonai of the favors that were promised to our forefathers and our foremothers, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. We remind Adonai of the promises made, and we're reminding Adonai that they are mishpacha, that they are our ancestors, as we ask for the favors. Ata gibor li olam Adonai, mechayei hakol etal rav lahoshia, mechaker chayim bechesed, mechayei hakol berachamim rabim. Somech noflim v'rofei olim, umatir asurim, umkayem emunato, lishenei afah, michamocha bal givurot, umido melach, melech memid, umkayem, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'nemanata lahayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai Mechayei Hakol. This week's Torah portion is called Yitro, and in this Torah portion, it is named for Moses' father-in-law Jethro. When Jethro takes his daughter, Moses' wife, and Moses' son with him to meet Moses and the children of Israel. Jethro is considered a Kohen, even though he's not a Kohen in our tribe. In his, he's considered a high priest. And he has the reverence for our religion and does convert. Now, in this Parsha, he's taught Moses that instead of dealing with all the problems at once, to create a hierarchy of courts, a system of courts, where you have the lower court that deals with the thousands of people, the next level deals with hundreds, the next that deals with dozens, and so on, until you get to Moses, who only deals with the utmost, largest of problems for the small amount. So this is what Jethro does, and because the Parsha begins with the word Jethro, it is called Yitro, Jethro. But in this also, Adonai appears at the mountain. And the people are commanded, they do not go onto the mountain, only Moses. And he sets the 10 commandments for the people. And they say, belief in God, not to worship idols or any gods, not to swear falsely in the name of God, keep the Sabbath, honor your parents, do not kill, be faithful to your spouse, do not engage in immoral behavior, do not steal, do not falsely testify against somebody else, do not be jealous of what your friend or your neighbor has. These people were so shook up by this. They were so overwhelmed by the power that they begged Moses to read the Torah to them rather than hear it directly from God. And so we think to ourselves, belief in God, not to worship idols, not to swear falsely, keep the Sabbath, honor your parents. We don't think that what's the big deal? We hear about this all the time. But these 10 are so important, they're known throughout the world. Other religions honor these 10 commandments. So maybe when we think of the power behind them, we think that other countries of the world, other religions of the world, use these 10 commandments as the moral compass maybe we shouldn't just take it so lightly. This was so powerful that the children of Israel were frightened to hear this. They didn't want to hear it from Adonai himself. That maybe we should think about the 10 Commandments a little bit more. We should think about honoring and obeying those 10 Commandments. We should think about what it means and what it means in our lives. Because they're not just, oh yeah, of course we don't commit idolatry, we don't commit murder, we honor our parents. But maybe we need to look and think, do we really do these things? Do we really do them correctly? Shabbat Shalom. And now let's take a few moments to listen to the prayers in our hearts and in our minds. Say Shalom bimrumav, Uyase Shalom aleinu, Ve'ako Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. Say Shalom bimrumav, Uyase Shalom aleinu, Ve'ako Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. Okay, we have, let me see, Saliha. I hope I'm saying the names right. Rebecca, Ellen Rose, glad you can make it. And Sandy, welcome everybody. I'm glad that you can join us this evening. Okay, may the one who causes peace to reign in the high heaven let peace descend on all of us and all of Israel, and let us say Amen. And please submit names for healing for those who need our healing thoughts and prayers. And I want to say my parents and my cat Katie, our congregant Amy, and our congregant Beth, who is also celebrating her birthday today. Any other names for healing prayer? Bernard Tandler. All those who are on my Mishabera list. Wada Robinson, Faina Bukinskaya, Wada Robinson, or Wada Robinson. Ashley, how you doing, LJ? Janet Horva, Francis Johnson, Tony Reese, and Paxton. Those who are suffering physically and emotionally. Isn't that Ellen Rose who usually says that? Ziona's brother, Aria Ben Chava, her brother's colleagues, Miss Cyrus, Miss Edwards, Miss Mendoza, and the Gibbons family. Ziona's mother's assisted living community. Anybody else? Okay, we'll also continue. Mishe be'erach avotenu v'chol habraha limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. The officers who were injured in the attack on the Capitol, those with COVID, and victims of violence. Mi sheberachimotenu v'chol habraha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. And Ellen Rose's cat, Tiki. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotze bereshit, shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot hadama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamanam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech, Malchei Hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, V'ne'eman v'haya Adonai, Lemelech HaKoretz, Bayom hahu, Yeh Adonai Echad, Ushmo Echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. And if there's anyone whose name you want to remember, or if you're observing a yurt site, please type in their names. And I want to mention Sonny Fox and Cecily Tyson, Dorothy Krakenfels, on Sonny Marcello, Catherine Botluli, Richard Orr, Zaliha's grandmother Zora, Selma Bat Ida, Ilan Ramon, the first Israeli astronaut. Yes, that was just the other day, right, Troy? I remember that so well. It's amazing. It's been that many years. Yikadal v'yikadal shemei rabba v'yamad divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael b'galav zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach le'olam omei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yiroman v'yitnasei v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal shemei d'kudusha b'richu le'elam mikol birchata v'shirata Tushbachata v'nechamata, Tamiram v'alma v'yimru, Amen. Yehesh lamar rabba min shemaya, v'chayim oleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru, Amen. Oseh shalom b'rumav, hu yaseh shalom, oleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru, Amen. We have Captain Sir Tom Moore. And may those who are in mourning be comforted by the one who comforts all. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our Tuesday Maariv service. Hi, Beth. I hope you're feeling good and a happy birthday. We are here Monday through Friday. Rabbi Nancy, Rabbi Galit, myself, Rabbi Deborah, Rabbi Stephen Blaine. We have an assortment of programs. We have the JSLI Rabbinic and Cantorial School, and we have our J-Leap program, which is our pre-rabbinic program. We're looking to begin another class in the fall for the J-Leap. So if you're interested, please contact Carol Blaine. I'm teaching the J-Leap program. I think we're having a good time. And my J Leapers, I will be on in about 5 minutes, so give me a little bit of time. And just have a good week, everyone. Stay healthy and stay warm. And don't dig the snow if you don't have to. Erev Tov all.